The big inclusion is a debut for George Long tonight. Many people thought he would have played at Sheffield United, but he gets the opportunity this evening. Looks as though it's going to be 3-5-2 again. The wishes of the Tigers fans is Nigel Adkins' command. So players also coming in include Kevin Stewart, John Terrell back in the side, Nua Dicko and Will Keane will lead the line, and all the youngsters from the first round, Brandon Fleming, Robbie McKenzie, Adam Curry and Dan Batty are all starting. Todd Kane will be pushed into a more attacking role this evening. Plenty of strength on the bench though. David Marshall's there, plenty of defensive strength in Jordi Device and Reece Burke. Milinkovic and Bowen are the two main attacking threats should Nigel Adkins need them from the substitutes bench. Back with Wisdom. He was at a standstill there, but now he finds a decent pass, and Tom Huddleston now, little low ball in, and that's decent enough defending from McDonald, sliding and intervening. Captain's armband on tonight. Mason Mount, little touch inside. Johnson now trying to thread it over the top. It's a decent touch from Waghorn, and he's made it 1-0. Derby County break the deadlock. A fist pump from Lampard, and Martin Waghorn has put Derby County in front, back at the KCOM, back on the score sheet, but as a Derby County player, and it was effortless in floating the ball over Long. It's a lovely ball forward. You have to give full compliments though to that touch. It was a superb touch there, able to escape the defence pretty harmlessly. Curry trying to get back, but Martin Waghorn makes it 1-0 after 25 minutes. Big punt from Long. Dicko inside the penalty area now. Can he carve out something? It's going to be a corner here. It's all really Nua Dicko could do there in terms of moving forwards, trying to get the ball into one of the two Tigers men inside the box at the time. Waghorn. That's a lovely ball through. Derby with an invitation to get in again, and Marriott gets his toe to it, but he can't turn the ball home. Now Stewart. Fleming pokes the ball down the line for Nua Dicko, tries a more audacious turn, but it doesn't come off. Stewart, tackled by Waghorn. Derby have always got space now whenever they get into the Tigers' half of the field. 2-0. That was so easy for Derby County, such pace. And Josefsson is the man who makes it 2-0 to Derby County. His first goal of the season. The former Brentford man coming up with the goods. Taking the ball away from McKenzie. That is a nice finish. Both goals have been met with real 5-star finishes that man would have been proud of in his heyday. And with 6 minutes before half-time, Derby are in real control here. Derby have taken this one quickly. Waghorn. Touch. Now Richard Keogh has a shot. And that's not too far away. Long had to make some form of a dive there to make sure. Oh, that's not good defending, and Derby with a real opportunity now. Marriott getting forward, good save from Long, and now it will be cleared. On debut, George Long making a sufficient save. Marriott. Wisdom. Now Kevin Stewart, Terrell. The Tigers may just get a chance here. Dicko finally opens up. Dicko's shot, and the Derby keeper is finally called upon, and it's come in stoppage time of the first half. Nua Dicko finally getting the opportunity to unleash, but Derby County's goalkeeper, who's had to be patient, finally has to make a save. Here's Terrell. Stands up across, and at the back post the Tigers have got a chance, and Roos is called upon again. 2 opportunities in stoppage time then. More than the Tigers have conjured up all 45 minutes previous. Todd Kane getting the shot away. Frank Lampard asking his midfield to press. And Derby have won the ball back here pretty comfortably. It's Marriott. Waghorn. Good save from George Long again. Marriott's ball. Waghorn on the first time shot. If you pick a corner out with that opportunity, you may be netting for a second time, Martin Waghorn. But George Long getting the better of him this time and standing strong. On debut, but on the wrong end of a scoreline so far. Dicko. Oh, into the penalty area. It's Nua Dicko. Good defending from Derby County. The first time they've shown some form of fragile defending. Mount trying to wrestle the ball off Batty. Oh, Josefsson has managed to win the ball off Will Keane. It's in the penalty area here. It's Mount. It's played across. I think Mount wanted to shoot there and it's come off his shin rather than his foot, and that's why it's gone wide of the target. Good pressure from Josefsson. Marriott nodding the ball down, and actually I think Mount has just got his bearings all wrong. Mason Mount. Malone. Going to give the ball back to Derby's number 8. Tight area of the pitch. They've been made to work this time, the Rams. They've worked the ball into space though. Huddleston will let this one run to Richard Keogh. Again, every man in grey trying to get in on the act. It's Marriott who escapes one challenge, hits it! But hits it too hard, hits it too high, and it will be a goal kick. He's certainly hungry, isn't he, for a goal? That's for sure. Urgency now from the goal kicks. Mackenzie. Oh, he's floated a lovely ball through. Nua Dicko into the area. And enough work done there by Richard Keogh. But Nua Dicko trying to pose himself as a real threat now. He's had 2 good chances, neither taken. Mackenzie with a good ball through. Tamori sliding, couldn't get there. Richard Keogh, though, just getting the better of the Tigers' number 9. Wilkins' header. Oh, and a slip. Nua Dicko into the area again! Wide. Nearly, but oh so nearly. The Tigers nearly half their deficit. And Nua Dicko is now the man hungry for a goal. And he almost capitalises on Keogh's slip. But he couldn't hit the target there. Tried to steady himself too. He also with a little slip. And the ball was unkind to him as well. It was teasing him on how it was bouncing. And Dicko closing in on Tamori. The Derby man clears away. And now the fresh legs of Dwayne Holmes. We'll see him take this ball forward for Derby. Puts the ball in. And Derby have a third. And they now put this League Cup tie beyond any doubt. Josefsson with his second. And a cross which has finally had a connection sends the Derby fans into celebration again. And you have to say, should George Long have potentially done better there? Everyone back for Derby County. And Dwayne Holmes now joining in. In comes the cross. That's headed by Huddleston. A touch from Stewart. This finds Curry. Looks to cross it in. A touch from Dicko. And he very nearly audaciously makes it 3-1. Still got the confidence in his ability though to have a shot of that sort of nature. Set it up really well, didn't he? It's just a shame it didn't hit the target. Long ball forward again. That was Holmes, now Waghorn. Tigers bank of 5, but that is so easily threaded through. It's Mount, round long, Derby make it 4. A man who's deserved a goal tonight has found the net, and that is the simplest goal of any of them tonight. A lovely through ball, Mount round the keeper. Milinkovic. Milinkovic again, searches for Dicker. Will Keane flags down. And still the Tigers can't get a clear enough chance. It's just not happening. This ball in, if Keane hits that first time, you would bank on him to score. And he just can't find the net. Final score here at the KCOM Stadium. Hull City 0, Derby County 4.